Pizza, sushi, chocolate, burgers, pasta, ice cream, steak, tacos, pancakes, curry, lobster, ramen, BBQ ribs, fried chicken, salad, donuts, pho, tiramisu, sushi, tacos, lasagna, macaroni and cheese XQC. What's the best part about having sex with 28-year-olds? There's 20 of them. Yay, oh, funny. Hello, Forsen. You should play the New Days DLC HAPILLY. Also click the link Force.
Did I scare you, Mr. Forsen? Did I scare you, chat? I scared myself. I have also started my pants, but that is unrelated. I smell like poo-poo. Oh, oh, oh.
It's been Wednesday, cute and funny chat.
Good fucking morning nowadays. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today on this most beautiful of Wednesdays? Yeah, it's Wednesday. We gotta get down on Wednesday. Your mic is giga low. It's not giga low. I'm just not talking into it. Actually oh, never mind. No, it was the music. Music was loud. Better, stronger, faster. Not loud enough. I can still hear you. That doesn't even make sense. You are stupid, and you should feel stupid for failing your one job, making a joke in my chat. Stalker delayed again. Oh shit. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Very good. Ananda the Adventure 2. Yeah, I saw it. I did indeed. NMP LOL sponsored by Kamala. Will you get a political sponsorship soon? No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Stockholm City tried to drag me into this political shenanigans with some metro ads. With the vaccination, during the vaccination times. A little... They tried it. When it was a hot topic back in the 90s, 20s. You didn't like Stalker just because of the shooting. If they fix it, maybe you will like the game. Yeah, surely they will fix the quote-unquote intended feature of accuracy in the game. Yes, surely. That's sarcasm. I'm not saying a headshot should be a kill, but what I am saying is that if you have your weapon, your rifle, and you are aiming at the head of an AFK NPC soldier, and you're not moving, and he's not moving, and the crosshair is not moving, the first bullet should always go straight. Otherwise, it's bad game design. I don't care if you have Giga Recoil, Giga Spread, but the
At
first
least
bullets
watch till the
should always go
21-minute mark.
or it's bad game design. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. I understand it's an old game, but I can't but speak the truth, okay? Either way, let's see here. We got some Zabaronis, some Zabaronis. Conor, thank you for the gifted split crumbs. Monkey returns, Friction buys night out, and Snowstorm CS. Thanks for the Zabaronis, August, and I have a boner. Ah, classic. You got me, man. Thank you for subbing. Resubbing. Yeah. Alright, anything cool, fresh, newsworthy I should or should not be made aware of on this fine Wednesday morning. Monster Hunter beta test next week. I thought the game was long out. New league champ called Ambeza. Ambeza? Terror attack in Turkey. That doesn't even make sense. I ate bread today. Better bread than dead, as I always say. Alright. Very nice. Thanks for the update, chat. Update. New Pokemon game got leaked. Humans can be okay, bro. I fucked up the Swedish college entrance exam. What? Do we even have entrance exams? I don't think we have entrance exams in Sweden. It's based off your grades, but maybe if you come from abroad. Oh, högskoleprovet, I guess. It's not a specific, yeah, but högskoleprovet is not a specific entrance exam though. For it's like a substitute for grades. It's just a standardized test, yeah. But yeah, I mean, you gotta be a Mensa member to get the highest grade on that shit, let me tell you. No, I didn't actually get the highest grade. I got 1.9 out of 2, but you know. Potato, potato. You don't want to be a tryhard either, right? You don't want to be a tryhard either. Is it 1.9 or is it 19 out of 20? I forget. I don't remember. I think it was 1.9. 1.9. 1.9 out of 20.
Hello, Mr. Force. Please, please, look outside your window. Yes, believe your eyes, Mr. Force. I am in the air, and I am here to crash this plane. With no survivors. Ah! Oh! 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 Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Please don't call this number ever again. Pepper Baines. Are you gonna play classic WoW hardcore in Soda's Guild? No, I'm not gonna play classic WoW hardcore in Soda's Guild. Or at all, for that matter. Most likely not. No. No, 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 no. Alright. Let's see here. E. coli outbreak at US McDonald's. What is E. coli again? Is that the cough thingamajig? Oh, what is coli?
Hello, Forsen. Tomorrow is my birthday, and it's also PewDiePie's birthday. Is that a coincidence? I'm going on a date with a real physical female girl tomorrow.
Wow. Alright. Don't forget your cope. So you can keep her alive in your head. Your skin looks cleaner after not using milk. I don't think so. My skin has always been perfect fortunately for me. But yes, I do think that there is some correlation with milk and foreskin, or at least that's what they said back in the 90s. But I'm not sure if it's true or not, but no, it doesn't. Maybe it's one of those myths. But something with milk and bad skin, I'm not sure. By the way, let's see here. Trump goes to McDonald's next day. There's an E. coli outbreak. Well, it does talk a lot of shit. I prefer the foot lettuce. Let's check out some links, alright? I'm sure it's nothing but shit. How Forsen became the most escapable face on Twitch. Yes, alright, we're seeing it. Man.
I wish I lived in the present with the gift of my past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Now I am blind with all this anger, guilt and sadness calling to haunt me forever. I can't wait for the cliff at the end of the river. Is this revenge I'm seeking, or seeking someone to avenge me? Stuck in my own.
Why is China TikTok so much better than your Euro MA portion? What the fuck is this?
I wish I lived in the present with the gift of my past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories
Really?
mess with my temper. Justification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. What happened?
We are ready for my summer car. Feels good, man. We are ready for my summer car. Feels good, man. We are ready for my summer car. Feels good, man. We are ready for my summer car. Feels good, man. We are ready for my summer car. Feels good, man.
Alright, here it comes. They had an update, but... She's mad.
Damn it.
You're watching Eggland's very own WEGG News with Jerry Majors and Cheryl Rose. This is Eggland's WEGG Mid-Morning News.
Our top story, day 27 of the child dirt bike attack on Eggland. Residents were once again awakened early this morning.
That bastard's dirt bike woke me up this morning.
Written by an unidentified
I didn't hear a
young
thing.
child. We now go live to Robin Jacobs.
Eggland Security Forces got a 911 call at 6 a.m. about what one resident called a beeping sound coming from the street.
Yeah, there's a child riding some kind of loud bicycle out there, and I need you to hurry. It's giving me a headache.
Where's the butter?
Next time, use your eyes.
We're employing all of Eggland's least lethal weapons to bring the dirt bike child to justice.
This might be the most beautiful painted rock in all of North America.
We're out of milk.
Colorado police officer who died tragically of natural causes while sitting in his squad car during his lunch break will be memorialized by local officials. Authorities at the General Stanley Crystal International Airport have announced they will place his skull on display. The skull was cleaned and bleached by Gary O'Toole, a retired aerospace engineer turned phone artist.
Hey, Mom and Dad! James, my very tall son. What's new in your young life?
Oh, not much. I was just in the neighborhood dropping off a Honk Plus client and thought I'd pop in and say hello.
My hard worker.
You're still picking up hitchhikers?
Haha, not quite. Honk Plus is a mobile app on my phone that matches passengers with drivers of vehicles for hire. Like myself. It's a win-win.
Getting paid to drive a car? Very smart.
So you let strangers in your car?
Well, not really. The app calls them honkers.
I wish you'd get some kind of job before we pass away.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to wish you guys a happy anniversary. I got you a little something to show my appreciation of your marriage.
Anniversary?
What the hell are you talking about? Our anniversary's Friday.
And TGIF, Dad, because today is Friday. LOL.
God damn it. Today is Wednesday, not Friday.
Maybe he's right. James has always been so good at reading calendars.
He's divorced. What does he know?
I'm serious, Dad. It says on my SAT smartwatch that it's Friday.
Oh, that Chinese piece of crap is wrong. And you're spending your money on that when you owe me $15,000 on that crushed sandwich truck idea?
It's called a panini, Robert. And it wasn't his fault the cartel set his truck on fire.
Father, look.
Well, I guess we lost track of what day it is. When you're retired, one day just flows into another, I guess.
No worries.
Happy anniversary, Robert.
Did he give him a small bottle of water?
Oh, hello.
Alright.
Jared Coker Urbex is a small YouTube channel where the uploader posts raw footage of his explorations of abandoned locations all over the US. Since 2020, Jared has uploaded over 200 videos of some pretty cool Urbex footage. In March 2022, Jared uploaded a video where he explored an abandoned dog treat manufacturing factory in Wichita, Kansas. For the first few minutes of the video, the exploration is pretty uneventful, and except for the usual couple of strange thuds and bangs that can be heard nearby, it seems like Jared's alone. Even though it's relatively common for homeless people to hide out in abandoned buildings, it doesn't seem like anyone was squatting in the factory that day. After exploring the multiple floors of the building in detail, Jared looks out the window and sees a red car pulling up to the factory and start making its way through the gates.
He's gonna go around where I can't see him. I really do gotta get out of here now. I don't like that.
After it becomes obvious that the man in the red car has plans to enter the factory, Jared does the only reasonable thing in a situation like that and tries to find a way out of the building without being noticed. Unfortunately, the car goes around the building and out of his field of vision, which means that by the time the car is parked in front of the factory, the man could be anywhere.
Oh God. Someone's right out there. What do I do? I couldn't tell what he was holding.
The man can be seen walking through the woods toward the front entrance of the factory. To make matters much worse, it appears as though the man has something in his hands, and from a distance, it's impossible to tell whether it's something as simple as a flashlight or a potential weapon.
Or a fucking phone that people have in their hands all the fucking time.
Oh my God. Was that a gunshot?
It was a door slamming.
I think it was.
You're retarded.
He had something in his hand too. It must have been a gun.
Surely.
Over the next few minutes, Jared does his best to find a way out undetected, which is much easier said than done when you have no idea where a potentially armed man who probably knows the layout of the building much better than you do is hiding. And just when it seemed like Jared was going to make it out undetected, this happens.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Okay, get over there now.
What?
Sit down. Give your handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on. Got it?
Okay.
Either I put them on or you can put them on. Take your pick.
I've never put on handcuffs before.
Just put them on each side of you. How's that? Put them in front of you, and that way you can carry them in front, okay?
What's going to happen?
What's going to happen is the police is going to come, and then you take your name and they'll get you for criminal trespassing. It's nothing these days. A lot better than me shooting you, isn't it?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah.
What'd you shoot at?
Shoot it. See people, I shoot at them. If they run, you shoot. There you go.
Yeah.
Be cool, nothing will happen, okay?
All right.
I shot one guy this week, another one. Well, it's all right. I'm not gonna shoot you. don't you see? Something says a use of deadly force. What do you think that is?
I thought that was kids spray paint.
No, that's me telling you I'll shoot you. Nobody else is with you, right?
No, it's just me.
Okay, if I see somebody, I'm gonna end up probably shooting them.
Oh no, if I were with someone and I know you shoot people, I would have gotten them.
Okay. I just don't want, you know, they scare me, I'll shoot in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just life.
The man who appears to be an
American.
armed vigilante of some sort pops out of the bush.
Okay.
The next major event in biblical prophecy is the rapture of believers by Jesus Christ. Jesus promised that he would return to earth to take his people to be with him. He said, "Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also." John chapter 14, verses 1 through 3. Is the rapture biblical? After his resurrection, Jesus ascended to heaven, and the disciples witnessed his ascension. And after he had said these things, he was lifted up while they were watching, and a cloud took him up out of their sight. And as they were gazing intently into the sky while he was going, then behold, 2 men in white clothing stood beside them, and they said, "Men of Galilee, why do you stand looking into the sky? This Jesus who has been taken up from you into heaven will come in the same way as you have watched him go into heaven." Acts chapter 1, verses 9 through 11. 2 points stand out in these verses. First, the Jesus who returns to earth the second time is the very same Jesus who lived here on earth with us and went back to heaven following his resurrection. And second, he will return to earth the same way, in like manner, as he went back to heaven. The rapture of the church is the next event on God's prophetic timeline. It is one of the Christian faith's great hopes, and it is shrouded in mystery. When will it happen? What will the experience be like? What is the Bible's teaching on the rapture? When the Lord returns, descending from heaven, his appearance, as well as the rising of his people to meet him in the air, will be visible to the entire world, an event known as the rapture. The rapture is perhaps the most important prophecy for us to comprehend because it may have a direct impact on our lives. This video will explain what the rapture is and its personal and practical implications. Rapture is derived from the Latin translation of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 17. After that, we who are still alive and are left will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so we will be with the Lord forever. First, harpazo can mean to carry off by force. Christ's power will be used to deliver both living and deceased believers from the final adversary, death. Second, harpazo can mean to eagerly claim for oneself. Christ paid for us with his blood, and he will return to reclaim those who belong to him. Third, harpazo can mean to snatch away speedily. The rapture will take place in the twinkling of an eye. Fourth, harpazo can also be translated as to save from destruction.
Pesos.
This interpretation lends
Sí,
support to the
señor.
idea that the
Many pesos. Muchas gracias.
"どうせレプリカだろうが."
動くと撃つぞ。
撃つのかよ。
なんだ偽物かよ。親父め、ど
やっぱり親父さんの店から持ってきたのか。あのおっさん何でも持ってんな。
よし
バカ！誰が返すか、このクソガキが！って逃げとる！止まらないと撃つぞ！クソガキども！この町のミジンコになれ！
ダメだ！
どけ！
おっと。
おっと、じゃねえよ。
Alright. Double Monk 8, X-Rick, AI Expert, Poo PP. Herman Jr. with Prime Sub and Rui, 45 months, welcome back. Marijuana Long, 7 years. Nice, thank you very much, thank you. Thank you, far too kind. Gonna get it now, cool.
And so, I just wanted to let you guys know that. And I apologize to you guys and Slick Daddy, you guys are... I apologize to you guys, my sponsors and Twitch. And this is not who I am. It's not what I represent. And that's it.
If you or someone you know was watching Twitch in any capacity back in 2017, then they must have, to a certain extent, either heard or known about this. This was a gaming icon for the first time, showing a side no one has seen before, vulnerable, on the verge of tears. What didn't help is that one of Dr. Disrespect's mods, called Omega, went live on his Twitch channel drunk and claimed that he actually had cheated with not just one woman, but 4 different women at the same time. But while things were looking bad, guys, there was no one else like Dr. Disrespect. He had shown a different side of himself to everyone, he had been vulnerable in public, and the community support was still there. On February 2018, he officially made his comeback. And the Twitch website was struggling to keep up with demand. It went down multiple times because he had over 350,000 concurrent viewers. And as this article on Forbes says in the title, it showed that people do love a comeback story. He had been vulnerable in front of his audience for the first time, he had apologized to his wife, he had salvaged his marriage, and now he was back to continue his legacy. But unfortunately for Guy, things were not necessarily just sunshine and rainbows. His open vulnerability might have made some people in his community more loyal to him, but it made outsiders and potentially haters be aware of a weakness. And Dr. Disrespect was not ready for that. Forsen is a streamer that started out on Twitch playing the game Hearthstone. By 2024, he has been streaming for over 10 years, and his chat has evolved in a very interesting way. You really can't find a community like his. It's a very particular chat culture in which if Forsen were to play a boring game, instead of leaving, they just keep chatting and make entertainment themselves. If you were to watch his stream for the first time, you'd literally have zero clue what's happening. But what's important to note here is this. Forsen has this very iconic emote called Forsen E. And if you're chronically online on Twitch, you'd have a hard time not recognizing it. At some point, Forsen held a raffle to introduce a new emote in his community, and the winner was someone who pretty much added Dr. Disrespect's glasses and mustache to the Forsen E emote. It was called Forsen CD. This emote was a way to kind of poke fun at Doc for what had happened with his cheating allegations. You see, this was very significant for many people because Doc was untouchable up until this point. He's 6'8", aka 2 meters tall, has a great voice, is entertaining, has muscles, has a family, makes a lot of money. How the hell would you even begin to make fun of someone like that? Well, the answer was in his infidelity. The guy had done it to himself. He had booted up his stream almost on the verge of crying. So many people saw this as an opportunity, and it worked. The emote was getting to him, it was pissing him off. And people started to realize something, that this guy's funny when he's pissed. So you'd see people start to stream snipe him in the games he played, with names such as Dr. Disrespect cheated on his wife, things like that, and it got to him. What's crazy is that this emote spread like wildfire to the point where some of the biggest streamers on Twitch had their own version of CD. You had Asmongold, you had Soda Poppin', at some point even Shroud, who used to duo with Doc in PUBG, had it too, which didn't make him very happy, by the way. He then made this tweet right here, calling these people out directly, saying these desperate channels with their desperate transparency emotes. Bunch of little baby preciouses seeking attention and 6th grade giggles just like their weak communities. I love being the best, period. Someone replies with a Forsen CD emote. Doctor says, boyish giggles, which by the way also became a meme. It would then go ahead and start to reply to people with their profile picture, calling them out, calling this person a chubby gut with his profile picture attached, attaching this guy's profile picture saying loneliness. This was the whole concept of Dr. Disrespect, trash talking people online. He even trash talked other streamers and they would trash talk back. But now that he's being trash talked, now that he's being poked fun at, it was clear that it was getting to him. Using people's profile pictures to make fun of them was a low blow. It just didn't look good. It made him look petty. That's not who Dr. Disrespect is, or at least is supposed to be. After a while, Twitch had seen this as a form of harassment, so they actually removed every single CD emote from the platform, which only made things worse because now people knew, wow, he really gets triggered over this, doesn't he? So Forsen's chat came up with a creative way of keeping the meme going. They used Forsen E, pointed at a disc to make it signify CD, and just kept the meme going. You weren't gonna silence them that easily. But of course, Doc's reputation being shattered from this cheating wasn't just tied to some silly emotes. It would go further beyond that. At some point, Lily Pichu, who is one of the biggest female content creators on Twitch and YouTube and who is a part of offline TV, was involved in a huge drama in which her ex-boyfriend Albert cheated on her.
Alright. Show must go on. I got more Langzos. I don't know what it's supposed to advertise really. Like, look how safe our planes are. We have jetpack escort for 25 meters of fuel.
Ambessa Medarda, the Noxian general, is coming to League of Legends. She's a very mobile fighter that uses energy to cast her abilities. Her primary role is top laner, but she might also be viable in the jungle. She has plenty of AoE damage and can also use 5 dashes in just a few seconds. Definitely looking like a 200 years champion. Okay, let's have a look at her gameplay while I'll explain to you her abilities. Ambessa's passive is called Drakehound Step. Entering an attack or movement command while casting an ability will cause Ambessa to dash a short distance once the ability is cast. Casting an ability grants her next attack bonus range, damage, attack speed, and also refunds energy. As Riot is saying, mastering the usage of her passive is one of the most important things for playing Ambessa well. Then we have Q, it's called Cunning Sweep, Sundering Slam. Ambessa sweeps her Drakehounds in a semicircle in front of her, dealing bonus damage to enemies hit by the blades. Striking an enemy will transform the next cast of this ability for a short period of time, causing her to slam her Drakehounds down in a line in front of her, dealing bonus damage to the first enemy hit. Ambessa's W is called Repudiation. Ambessa gains a shield, briefly braces herself, and then slams the ground to damage nearby enemies. If she blocked any non-minion damage while bracing herself, this ability will deal increased damage. Ambessa's E is called Lacerate. She whips her twin Drakehounds around herself, damaging and slowing nearby enemies. Initiating her passive from this ability causes her to strike a second time at the end of its dash. Ambessa's ult is called Public Execution. Ambessa blinks to the furthest enemy in a line of her choosing and suppresses them upon her arrival. She then slams the enemy into the ground where they take damage and are also stunned. Remember, this ability is a skill shot similar to Yoni's ult. Since a lot of Ambessa's damage comes from her abilities, not her auto attacks, she should be losing in extended fights. Assuming you can get to her, because as you notice, she is a very mobile champion and her dashes honestly aren't that short either. Just imagine playing an AD carry like Lucian here and trying to survive her. Trying to kite Ambessa, especially a fed one, is definitely going to be interesting. Kinda looking like trying to run away from Kassadin. As Riot is saying, to counter her in teamfights, use the crowd control for her. It's that simple. To me, she's definitely looking like another 200 years champion. Let me know what do you guys think about her. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.
The fuck does a 200-year champion mean? That it's gonna be OP for 200 years. Yeah.
Outright Marxist. Now, those are not my words. In one essay he wrote, Katsubai argued that the integration of Marxism with traditional economic theories of property, specifically that of Locke and Bentham, would, quote, provide a framework for relationships that enhance each unique self. Here's a pro tip. If a guy is writing love letters to Marxism, maybe he's not the best candidate to be a federal judge. Also in that same piece, he argued, quote, the aspiration towards intimate knowing, the intimate knowing of oneself and others in our community, is a creative struggle towards redefining property. How many of y'all want to redefine property? And maybe the answer is all the members of the committee on the Democrat side do. Your constituents don't. Redefining property, being told, for example, the home, your family home that was your home and your mother's home and your grandmother's home is no longer your property. It is the state's to do with what they will. Redefining property is an objective of Marxists. And by Marxist, I mean communist. Communism is not simply theoretical. My family has suffered at the hands of communists. And yet in the Biden administration, that appears to be a qualification for becoming a federal judge. Not only are his views extreme, but when it comes to gender and sex, they're really out there. In the Wisconsin Women's Law Journal, Judge Katsubai wrote a piece titled Destabilizing Power in Rape, Why Consent Theory in Rape Law is Turned on Its Head. He cited radical Professor Catherine McKinnon, who argued, quote, sexuality itself is a power web in which heterosexual relations per se are infused with violence and control, and that most intercourse is rape. Is it the position of the Democrats on this committee that, quote, heterosexual relations per se are infused with violence and control and most intercourse is rape? That's moonbeam nuts. And you all know that. But there's a reason every Democrat senator is looking down, because you can't defend these views to your constituents. You're counting on the fact that the corporate media will not tell your constituents about the loons you're voting to confirm. Katsubai, also in apparent agreement, quoted Professor McKinnon as saying, quote, I employ the view that rape is sex in order to focus on the significance of consent in rape law, and non-consent must be presumed. That's a lot of things, but that's not actually American criminal law. This guy's been nominated to be a real judge applying the real law. Katsubai tied these two together in the same article, where he quoted approvingly from McKinnon the phrase, quote, sexuality is to feminism what work is to Marxism. Now, to be honest, I don't know what the hell that means, but I don't like it. It's out there. What is it that makes you see this guy crowing about how wonderful Marxism is, and you say, hot diggity damn, we found us a judge? We also know that it is his view, DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, will be central to his approach to the law. How do we know this? Well, because he said it. And here's this quote: DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, is the heart and soul of the court system.
All right. Very good. NA.
Hey guys, how's it going? Kriparian here. The time for the Bazaar is near. Now, the Bazaar was a game that Reynad announced he would try to make many years ago. I don't even know how many it's been.
Welcome back.
And it
Jeff
is a game
Fatal
that I've
Cock.
played in closed family and friends in 2 rounds. They've had more than that, but that's how many I've been included and have managed to find time to play. And it has been one of the best games that I have ever played, even though it was not in a launch-ready format. They are doing closed access. You can get like a supporter pack or something, and they're launching that. It'll be the first time I'll actually be able to play the game on stream on October 30th. And I think this is going to be a really big game for me. I have played more than I can tell you about. I have well over 100 hours, even though they were pretty brief moments in the family and friends. This game has me unbelievably hooked. And today I want to give you guys a little bit of a teaser. I do plan to make videos where I introduce you guys the game, the mechanics, because at this point I am pretty much an expert on the game. I'm sure there'll be some changes that I'll still have to re-familiarize myself with when it is playable at the end of the month, but for the versions that I have played, I know a lot about the game. And it will be in a few videos, pretty close, just before the 30th, in fact. But today you get a little bit of a teaser, I did a React video, React Andy over here. As the Bazaar, they released a video going over how the game evolved to its current state, and they actually had quite a few gameplay clips, and some of them were from the last Family and Friends round. So, it is something that Reynad told me I can talk about. He said that they're not ready to show the game, but I am able to talk about it. So I figure I can talk about it considering they released that video. So that seems pretty fair. I think they actually enjoyed it very much. They have a Discord that certainly enjoyed my casting of this video very much. So hopefully you guys do as well.
Yeah, shortest script intro, come on.
I know it's a project that's been a long time coming for them. So it's been kind of out of people's radar for a while now. But you know what? At the very least, come check out the stream on the 30th. I think there'll be something there for you. Enjoy the video. Let's watch Ray Noodle here.
Alright, Ben. We were making the first digital-first multiplayer deck building game. And then we got rid of the decks. So anyway, we're gonna play it now finally. It's just been an idea.
This is very Reynad.
I was gonna say.
What do you
expect?
expect?
It's going to be broken.
This looks very
This
old.
is going to be dysfunctional.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be some broken mechanic that makes it borderline unplayable, but who knows, maybe it'll be fun. Let's try it out. So a couple years ago, when I decided to make a game, first thing I did was buy a bunch of these blank playing cards on stream. And together with chat, we sat down, took some Sharpies, and basically made a card set.
This is what they did with like Magic
And the
the
card
Gathering
set had
and
a lot of
stuff.
pretty basic monsters
Some
and
people
items
still have
and
the
things you can buy.
originals.
A lot like this. This is one of the first early renders of what we thought the game board might look like. This is not alpha, this is not...
Okay, so just so we're clear, I'm like super stoked about Bazaar and stuff. Okay. Whatever this is, I hadn't played it. The first time I played Bazaar was like, I don't know, like June or something. It was 2 friends and families ago. So there was one like a week and something ago, and the one before that is the first time I ever played the game. Like, years ago, like 2018 style. you know, I'd meet
I don't know why
Rayman
he's showing
at,
this.
like,
We already
you
saw
know,
the
events, like BlizzCon, TwitchCon, that
recent
type of
one
stuff,
on
and he'd tell me that soon
some showcase.
he
I
can
forgot
like
which one.
show me the game, and I'd be like, that's cool. I mean, I genuinely want
But
to
it
see
looks
what
like
came out of
Backpack
it,
Survivors
but that never really
now.
went through.
40 minutes.
So
Alright,
yeah,
that
I got
was-
to invite a friend.
We don't have time for this, man. Schizo, Yugi, Fat and Sparrow, Forsen's Alter Ego, Noobs, Bellic, thank you boys. Zolder out with the Prime sub, welcome back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are good there. No further links, Your Honor. No further links. We got games to play too.